Finally, South Africa is getting good training. You understand? Yes. One thing I'm happy is that they will refuse, but the truth will remain. You see, everybody in Africa knows that Nigeria is a model. You get? So they look at Nigeria and look at how Nigeria has been handling this America, handling Europeans, and handling other countries. And it is becoming a wake-up call for the rest of Africa. Have you noticed that recently South Africa is trying as much as they can to feed in the shoe of Nigeria to try and do the same things that Nigeria has been doing that makes Nigeria the giant of Africa? Like the issues in Congo, they will send people to go and, be peacekeepers in Congo. They are trying to show more interest in activities that are happening in other African countries, because they know that that's what Nigeria has been doing for a long time, and that's what gets Nigeria the reputation Nigeria has in Africa, the influence and the power that Nigeria has in Africa. So now, what South Africa is trying to do is to copy in that same direction. And the most interesting part of it is the way South Africa is now trying to respond to America. Usually, South Africa is a toothless bulldog. If America does this, they will stay quiet. If any country does this, they will stay quiet. But haven't you noticed that recently South Africa is now like trying to show up? South Africa is now showing up until South Africa president is now doing dragging with America president. South Africa president is now talking back to America president. If America president talk one, South Africa president will talk 10. I don't know if he has become a woman. So South Africa currently right now is in a very tight situation with America, where they are giving each other back to back. As America is giving South Africa WOTOWOTO, South Africa is saying, we too, we will not stay quiet. We will respond back to America and tell them that you are a nobody to us. So this is going to be an interesting video, guys. I'm very, very happy with the way things are going right now, especially for African countries. I am super proud and super excited that African countries are rising up. African countries are beginning to stand for themselves. And that is what I've been singing since. That you see, the only thing that we give Africa respect is if Africans start behaving like Nigerians. I've been saying this for a very long time. That all African countries should learn from Nigerians. Should learn from Nigerians and stand up for themselves. If you are in anywhere in this world, stand up for yourself. Africans need to stop sleeping and let these people keep working on us. That is why I'm happy that finally South Africa is getting the message clearly from Nigeria. And they are learning. They are learning from their elder brother, because Nigeria is the elder brother of Africa, the giant of Africa. And Nigeria is paving the way. Can't you see that Europeans respect Nigerians? Can't you see how Nigerians are loved and respected all over the world? Can't you see that everywhere Nigerians are go, they are treated better compared to the way they treat other Africans? So if all Africans can adopt that mindset, right from our leadership, right from our government, and make these Americans, make these Europeans know that if you talk to us anyhow, if you talk to us without respect, we will also talk to you in the same manner. If you respect us, we will respect you. If you come to us in a humble approach, we will do business and work together. Because now, African countries are rising. Nigeria has given us hope. We have seen it that African economies can actually rise and stand dependent on their own. And now Africans are having their own independent partners. What do you think is giving South Africa the audacity and the courage to talk to America the way they are doing? What do you think? Of course, they know that they have Russia. They know they have China. They know that they have other partners. They have other global friends. They are friends with Brazil, friends with India, friends with China, friends with countries that will stand by them. That's why South Africa now has muscle. And of course, Africa is gradually realizing that Africa alone is a great market and a great opportunity. Without Africa, the West will struggle. Africans are waking up. We have been pushing the narrative to the point where our leaders are gradually seeing with us that it's about time we also give these Americans and these Europeans what they deserve. You get the point? So, what exactly is going on between South Africa and Nigeria? What is the issue between South Africa and Nigeria? And what does the president of America, Donald Trump, want from South Africa? What will be the problem where Donald Trump just did South Africa their nyash? You get the point? This is going to be a very interesting video, like I said. So, as you can see from multiple tweets, the president of America, because South Africa has a very long, South Africa and America almost have the same story. white privilege, white dominance, and stuff like that. So there are lands in South Africa whereby the whites took it, the whites claim it. See, today, whites still claim those lands. We have places like Orania where black South Africans are not allowed to go there. You get it? So the whites took over the farmlands and they are working the farms. That's why they own the economy, because agriculture is part of the backbone of South Africa's economy. Mining as well. A lot of valuable and gold and valuable resources and minerals that these white farmers and these white supremacists own in South Africa, and they are controlling it. So the South African president came up with an idea that they have to collect back the lands and redistribute the lands. So that is the idea the South African president was coming up with. But this idea met serious challenges because some white South Africans do not want this to happen. I don't know if it's just the white, but there are a group of South Africans who are against this. And apparently, Elon Musk, remember, his father is a South African. This man was born in South Africa, Elon Musk. And these people now then be the white people who don't handle all the resources in South Africa for quite some time. And this Elon Musk, now Donald Trump friend. So you can imagine and see how it's going. So if Elon Musk actually now white supremacists as people they talk, say some parts of this video I get to talk for PG. But see whether they understand PG now you sabi. Because I don't want to wala. So say Elon Musk, now white man, and stories there about the guy saying now one of those white supremacists we won't collect everything for black people and for South Africa, so that whites go enjoy everything on their own. So as is Donald Trump's friend, Donald Trump is now telling the president of South Africa what to do with the land in South Africa. Can you imagine? So the president says cutting off all, the president of America then said he's going to cut off all the fundings. Is it HIV funding, whatever help America has been rendering to South Africa, is going to cut it off. You get? And South Africa will face more sanctions. That is what the president of America is standing for. Just because South Africa has refused to do what America wants them to do with the land. And the South African president came up with a powerful response. He said, I don't know what Donald Trump has to do with South Africa's land because he's never been here. Of course, this is how African leaders should be responding. You get the point? This is how African leaders should be standing up for themselves. Why should Donald Trump be interested in things of Africa? You are talking about South African land. You want to tell South Africans how to do with their land. Have you ever been to South Africa? No. He must keep his America and we keep our South Africa. Clear message. South Africa president said and give him. He must keep his America and we keep our South Africa. South Africa is our land and South Africa belongs to all people who live here. It doesn't belong to Donald Trump. Now see better WOTOWOTO where South Africa president they give America. So this will not be joke. So he even was. When I meet him, I will tell him. So South Africa president say, when I meet Donald Trump, I will give him physical WOTOWOTO. This is exactly what Buhari did to the president of America. He did this to Buhari did this to Barack Obama, and I was very happy. Met Barack Obama, ignored him, passed his way, did his things, and he didn't care. And that's why I said Africans need to learn, man. We need to copy that example. Until we start addressing these world leaders, Americans and European leaders, this manner, we will never have our freedom. Yes, I love that powerful message from Cyril Ramaphosa. For the first time, I'm very proud with the decision he's making. If he's actually making this decision with a good intention to distribute that land in a way that black South Africans will benefit from it. It should not be that it's just being one of the puppets they are using to control the resources in South Africa. Now, there wahala could be. So, we are not, even South African Minister of Mines came out to address the issue, say we are not beggars. So, they too want to withhold their minerals from America. You see, like I said, many countries around the world, they are willing to stand up for themselves. And I'm happy that African countries are on that list. Nigeria is on that list. South Africa is on that list. All African countries should adopt this mindset. I'm happy South Africa is copying it already. Let the world know that Africa is a continent that deserves respect. If you want to address Africans, if you want to talk to Africans with respect. Treat our leaders with respect. Treat our citizens with respect. You will not treat us anyhow and expect us to bow for you. That is how it's supposed to be. I am very proud of South Africa right now. The decision they are making to give America WOTOWOTO is a very good one. And I'm happy they are copying it from Nigeria, because that's what Nigeria has been doing for quite some time now. So it is a win-win. And like I said, Nigeria is also among the countries that are standing up for themselves. We are waiting to see what the situation will look like for South Africa, for America, and other countries that have found themselves in this difficult situation with the new government of the United States of America. America wants to recolonize the world. That's what America wants to do, to the point where they want to take over Canada. They want to take over Mexico. America, you guys have to calm down though, because you don't own the world. It's not going to go down easily. It's going to go down with some challenges coming up. So that's how I see it, man. It is what it is. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell, and come back anytime you're free, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.